Chaz Bono just married his childhood sweetheart in a glamorous Hollywood ceremony, and the story behind their relationship is absolutely beautiful. After more than 40 years since their first kiss as teenagers, they finally walked down the aisle together, and Cher was there to watch her son marry the love of his life. The actor and son of pop icon Cher married his longtime partner Shara Blue Mathes in a ceremony earlier this month at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel in Los Angeles, according to People magazine. Bono is 57 years old and the sole son of Cher and the singer's late ex-husband Sonny Bono. But here's what makes this wedding so special and emotional. "I first met Shara more than 40 years ago when we were just teenagers," Bono told People. "I think it's safe to say that not many grooms ultimately end up marrying the very first girl they ever kissed so many years later." The very first girl he ever kissed, 40 years ago, and now they're married. That's the kind of full-circle love story that feels like it belongs in a movie. The March 8th ceremony was reportedly attended by Bono's mother, Cher. Per People, the Grammy-winning superstar looked on from the front row as the couple took a romantic dip at the end of the black aisle, which was lined with glowing red candles and moody floral arrangements. Imagine being Cher, watching your son marry someone he first kissed as a teenager over 40 years ago. The emotion in that room must have been incredible. As part of the wedding's Hollywood glam formal theme, Bono wore a black and white tuxedo, which he completed with a purple calla lily boutonniere. Meanwhile, Mathes donned a long-sleeved lace gown for her bridal look. The aesthetic sounds elegant and romantic. Glowing red candles, moody florals, a black aisle, the Hollywood Roosevelt setting. It was clearly designed to be both glamorous and intimate. Bono's words about Mathes are what really capture the depth of their relationship. "She makes me feel complete, knowing she will always be there beside me as partner, my best friend, and the love of my life," Bono said. "No matter what life brings us, we will always be safer and stronger together. And we are home." And we are home. After 40 years, multiple life journeys, separation, reconnection, they found home in each other. The backstory of their relationship makes this even more touching. Chaz Bono and Shara Mathes met as teenagers while attending the Lee Strasberg Theater and Film Institute. They were young, they shared that first kiss, and then life took them in different directions. The pair reconnected years later and rekindled their romance in January 2017, so they've been together for about 9 years in this current chapter of their relationship, after decades apart. They got back together, rebuilt what they had as teenagers, and now they've made it official. What's remarkable about this story is that it represents a specific kind of love, the kind where two people find each other young, go their separate ways, live entire lives, and then come back together and realize what they had all along. Not many people get to marry their first kiss 40 years later. Not many people get a second chance at first love. For Chaz Bono specifically, this wedding represents something even more significant. Bono publicly came out as transgender in 2009 and underwent gender transition, a journey that was documented and discussed publicly given his famous parentage. To now be married to someone who knew him as a teenager before transition and who has stayed by his side through everything, that's profound. It speaks to a relationship built on genuine connection, not superficial circumstances. Mathes fell for the person, not the presentation, and that person is now her husband. Bono's marital bliss comes amid some family strife for Cher, which provides important context. The singer's other son, Elijah Blue Allman, was arrested twice in a 3-day period for incidents on February 27th and March 1st. Allman, Cher's son with late Allman Brothers Band singer Greg Allman, was first charged with 2 counts of simple assault, criminal trespassing, criminal threatening, and disorderly conduct after an alleged trespassing incident at St. Paul's School in New Hampshire. Although he was later released on personal recognizance bail, Allman was arrested again March 1st following a purported break-in at a couple's Windham, New Hampshire home. He was charged with burglary, 2 counts of criminal mischief, and breach of bail. So Cher is dealing with one son getting married in a beautiful ceremony, while her other son is facing serious legal troubles with multiple arrests in the same time period. That has to be emotionally complex for a mother, joy and worry happening simultaneously. But focusing back on the positive, Chaz Bono's wedding represents hope, love, and the idea that sometimes the right person has been there all along, even if it takes 40 years to get back to them. The Hollywood Roosevelt setting is particularly fitting. It's an iconic hotel with Hollywood history, glamour, and old Hollywood charm. For the son of Cher and Sonny Bono, two people who defined an era of entertainment, to get married there with his mother watching feels like honoring his family's legacy while creating his own. And the fact that Cher was there, front row, watching her son marry someone he's loved since he was a teenager, adds a layer of maternal pride and emotion to the whole event. Cher has been through a lot with both her sons, and seeing Chaz this happy has to be meaningful. This is a love story about patience, second chances, and coming home. Chaz Bono and Shara Blue kissed as teenagers, lived separate lives for decades, found each other again, and now they're married. Not many people can say that, and not many people get to marry their first kiss 40 years later with their legendary mother watching from the front row. Congratulations to Chaz and Shara. May the next 40 years be even better.
As a single mom, your support means everything to me. Please subscribe for more updates and stories like this. Thank you.